I'm here with the latest updates on We Share Abundance. The updates will be mainly bugs actually today. Just one of those days, I'm afraid. Okay. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We're an emerging nation. We've been around for about 2.5 years, and we are the United States of the world. We're a non-separatist community. What does that mean? It means that we don't recognize superficial differences such as color, class, creed, nationality, gender, height, weight, educational level, um, wealth status, whatever. We just recognize everybody as human beings. We recognize that every human being is unique and so has something unique to bring to our community. And as such should be treated with equal respect and love, the same as everybody else. And they are. Anybody can come and become a citizen of We Share Abundance, the United States of the world, and enjoy everything we have. You can come and it's totally free to join. In fact, we even pay you to join. And then it's up to you what you get involved in. We are in the state of building our economy now. We have put in place our own economy, our currency, our treasury, social services. And now we are building our industries to stimulate our economy, provide growth, provide value and liquidity in our own currency, and so enhance the lives of all our citizens. Okay, does that mean that you can't make money with us? No, it doesn't. But it means that you'll be able to make more in the future. Okay, right. With that said, we should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. And I'm heading over there right now because that's where, if things go wrong, that's where we tend to find them going wrong. Not always, but usually. So I'm going to Facebook, and when I get to Facebook, I'll be looking for the Facebook group We Share Abundance Publicly. And when that comes up, I'll be looking for, I should know, shouldn't I? It's the 2nd of December. And we have that. And if I click to it, get the comments, and it's looking good. We've got Kingsley from Manchester in the UK. Lovely to see you, Kingsley. We've got Peter from Kettering, UK. Lovely to see everybody. Richard from Devon. I could do with dropping into your local with you for a few pints tonight, Richard. It's been one of those days. It's a little bit too far for me to walk, though. Okay. Right. We are what, 6 minutes in. We start our meetings, unless I forget, with a short prayer just to help us get into the spirit of finding happiness. How do we find happiness? Because that is what everybody really seeks. You know, you may think you seek cash to buy this, that, and the other, but all you're really seeking is happiness, and you feel that this, that, and the other will bring you happiness. It comes as a rude awakening to find that you can't buy happiness. Happiness comes from within, and it comes from being of loving service to others. It's the only path to true, everlasting happiness and joy. Other things can bring you momentary pleasure, but you'll always be wanting more. You'll always be feeling that, you know, your life is ups and downs, and it's more downs than ups because I need this and I need that. And that is when you're chasing the material in life. When you go about life with love and being of service to others, you find that everything that you need starts to flow to you. It's a miraculous process. It happens, and this is what we hope that all our citizens will learn. If you start sharing that love and abundance unconditionally without thought of reward, everything that you want in life will come to you, and everything you need in life will come to you, and you will be perpetually happy. So that's what our little prayer is about. It doesn't last very long. It's only minute or two at the most, I would think. And then we have um, a little affirmation we do as well, which helps us to shed any prejudices and keep that non-separatist ideology. And the whole thing will take less than 5 minutes. Okay, so we also have um, Peter Stokesbury from, I think you're in Portugal, aren't you, Peter? I don't know. I'm confused because I think you've got a UK address still as well. We've got Andrew from New Zealand. Saturday morning there, spring Saturday morning. It's been a beautiful day here today, but it's been cold, cold wind. We got Thobsa from South Africa. I bet it's nice and warm down there. Peter Stokesbury, Graham, has the Tether TRX regarded secondary staking been separate from yourselves? Has been taken from my back office, but not yet in my crypto wallet. I'll be talking about that in a moment. And we've got Malik Usman Hams. He said, what is the plan about WISA withdrawal? Same as it always has been, but I'll go into it in more detail for you in a moment. Right. Let's get started with a short prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love. And through that love, bless each member that they may find the joy of service. And through service, bless each member that they may find true happiness and all they need in life. Amen. Okay, and we have that affirmation as well, as I said, and the affirmation goes like this: we are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay, and we've got Werner in from South Africa, a warm South Africa. You're making me jealous. It's been a beautiful day, actually. It's been blue skies and sunshine, but the wind has been bitterly cold when we've been out. We've been out there with, doing our thing for the Avazoom leaflets. Okay, right. What's been going on today? Well, we were checking on the secondary staking, and there was a big bug in the programming for the annual edition of stakes. So anybody that paid with a debit card or through Remuno that was added in manually, the program was being very generous and putting in extra entries for you. Some people got as many as 4 or 5 in place of 1. Some people only got an extra 1. So we've had to go through all that. We've had to find and correct the bug. Apparently, it didn't appear on the local server that Liliana uses for development and things, but it did appear in our live server. Anyway, it's been tracked down and it's been sorted out. So any hash that is added in now will be added in correctly, and all the duplicate entries should have been removed. We've not had time to thoroughly check all that yet. We need to do it because I need to go through and check the entries that came in between Black Friday and the end of last month. And that includes people that sent in forms after the time, but had paid before the time. So we have to be as fair as we can with it and get them that bonus, because it's a big bonus. It's an extra as a gift from us in that period. So we are in the process still of checking all that, and it mainly falls on me, and my time is limited, that I have the same as everybody else. It's limited to 24 hours, and I have to sleep some of them, and we have to fit in everything else. We do as much as we can in the minutes and hours available to us. So it's been a little bit of a headache. There have been other headaches that come along as well, but I won't bother you with those because most of them don't affect you. But that is that is the major thing that we've been doing. I'm not sure. There were a couple of other things that we found as well, but I won't get involved in those at the moment. Um, da, 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 just checking with the message from Deviani, see if there's anything else that we need to relay to you. And that pretty much is it. That pretty much covers it. By Monday, hopefully, we will have it all sorted out. And any payments that are due will be made. There was also an additional error in what happened in the transfer of the money you earned into the pending withdrawals. There is a minimum of $10 for payment, and so anything less than $10 should not have been transferred. It should just stay in your wallet. So there were some payments for a few cents even. So they should all be back in your wallet. Anything under $10, anything over $10 that is correctly calculated should be now in pending withdrawals. As I say, this is something I'll be checking all of this thoroughly over the weekend, and we'll then get those withdrawals processed as quickly as we probably can. There aren't millions of them at this moment in time, so actually processing them won't take too long, but checking them all will take quite some time. So that is what we've been up to development-wise today. Had a query in from somebody saying, I've not been paid anything for being number 2 in the leaderboard. The leaderboard has a minimum qualification of 50 points. Nobody got 50 points in the leaderboard in the last month. So nobody got paid. Okay. So that is another question answered, hopefully. Irfan Khan is in from presumably Pakistan. Is that the same guy that was up here? Somebody else asking the same question. Malik Usman was the other person. And Peter Stokesbury, thanks for the information, Graham. All good here. Okay. Right. Okay, so that is where we are. Withdrawals have been available to anybody that does a little bit of work for well over a year now. You can withdraw anything in your available cash wallet. Those are commissions from the Easy Business Builder. You can withdraw in USDT any commissions from the Poverty Crusher plan. We pay those out daily. Every day we go through and we pay all the withdrawal requests that are in there. Secondary staking, we will be paying early next week, as once we've just got out of the audit, if you like, of the program. It's the first month we've run it, so these things happen, but we will get it all fixed. And those are once again paid out into your USDT wallet. The wealth builder side, where you are accumulating wealth for the future, the withdrawal of tokens from there is subject to the liquidity of our tokens. There would be absolutely no purpose in allowing members to withdraw tokens that they could not sell, and they would not sell in the quantity that we would release. We have over 4,000 or 5,000, roughly 5,000 active members. If we only said it's $1 each that you could withdraw, that would be $5,000, and there is not the liquidity at this moment in time to cover $5,000 just thrown at the market like that. How can we pay commissions in WealthAbundance when we're not paying from the wealth builder? Because they are totally different situations. In the wealth builder, we give you every month, at no cost to you, tokens for very simple tasks, logging in or from winning raffle prizes or whatever. And they are there for your future wealth, for your future prosperity, for generations to come. They will increase in value and liquidity. Liquidity is an important factor because liquidity means, can I sell it when I want to? And the answer to that right now is no. But why then can you sell the tokens that come in through the Easy Business Builder plan? And the answer to that is because they come in WealthAbundance. So if we get $100 worth of WealthAbundance in, we can pay out $100 in WealthAbundance in commission. It's as simple as that. Comes in and it can go out. We've got nothing coming in for the gifts that we give you. So we have to build liquidity. How do we build liquidity? Well, we build it through having reserves, treasury reserves, in what we call liquidity pools for both the tokens that we have. Once the liquidity pools are full up, we can then start using them. It's a bit like having a reservoir to supply you with running water so that when you turn your tap on, you can get a glass of water or wash your hands or have a shower or whatever it may be. If the reservoir is empty, you turn your tap on and nothing comes out. And at the moment, our liquidity pools are empty. We can turn the tap on, but there's nothing coming out. So there is no purpose in turning the tap on, which in effect is allowing you to withdraw those tokens. So how and when will that be available? That depends largely on how the members go about helping. If members sit there with their hat on the ground as beggars and say, fill my hat, please, you will be at the whim of the people that pass you by that may throw something into your hat. It will be a beggar's pittance and it will be at the generosity of others. You have no control over it. That's no way to live your life. Relying on third party to provide for you. Even if you are investing money, you have no control over what happens with that. You're relying on third parties. Now, you can invest money and be quite successful with it. I'm not saying that that is not an option, but it is not as good as being 100% in control of your own destiny. Being a prince and saying, I can have anything I want because I'm prepared to do anything I need to do to get it. What do you need to do? You need to get out there and help more people. The more people you help, the more service you provide to the world at large, the more will flow back into you. Not just material things, but in spiritual blessings and happiness and everything else. It'll all come to you. So that, I hope, covers withdrawals. We probably cover it once every 2 days because people ask the same question, hoping for a different answer. But we're honest and we're truthful, so the answers don't change. The same answer, the truth is the truth today, it will be the truth tomorrow, the truth the day after. The more people that help us fill those liquidity pools by spreading the word, sharing love and abundance, getting people to join the Easy Business Builder, giving people your allocation of soap coupons, getting them the benefits of a free paid membership where they can also earn money giving away free coupons that we give them. Getting people to buy advertising in the Poverty Crusher plan, which has an amazing compensation side to it. It's the best compensation plan for $5 that is out there on the market, but we don't sell the compensation. That is a bonus. We sell the advertising, which is the best and lowest cost advertising I know of online. Okay. You can do it by getting people to get involved in staking and secondary staking. If every active member, 5,000 roughly active members, went out and introduced one person into check it in Melon app. I don't know why that happened. Let's get it back. That should bring it back. Let me get back to Facebook. Okay, don't know why that happened, but it just took it out. But if everybody went out and introduced just one person every month, not only would you qualify for the Power of One bonus plan, which would enhance any income that you receive, but it would mean we could very easily pay every active member at least $50 a month. Okay, but if you all sit there with your on your rags with your hat on the pavement, hoping that somebody's going to throw something into it, that's not going to happen for a while. It'll happen, we'll get there, but I can't tell you when. We will constantly move towards that. I know that there will be wonderful revelations in 2023, but I'm not promising how much and how or when or what they will be, because I don't have a crystal ball, but I do know of a lot of things that are happening that will come into fruition in that year. Okay, so I hope that covers that for you. We got Deborah in from Southern Alabama, USA. You missed the prayer, Deborah, because I was on time today and I didn't forget it. Okay, but I know Deborah knows it off pat anyway, and she'll probably do it all by herself. Prayer is a wonderful thing, and when we talk about being of loving service to others, think about people that you can help and pray for them, and then you can go beyond that and say, how can I do something? I know, Lord, that you have the power to do whatever is your will, but I will do my part in helping you. Okay? Go about it in that way. Go about it. What can you do personally that will help other people? But pray for them as a start, okay? And then try and find a way of putting those prayers into actions. Okay. I think that's answered the question then. It's brought you up to date on the thing. Let me check in the Melon app because there we get comments from Facebook and Twitch. Not always, but usually. We've got Lewis in from Portugal saying hi from YouTube. And we've got Burnish Brown saying okay from YouTube. Don't know Burnish Brown, but it's lovely to have you here, Burnish. Everybody's welcome, whether you're a citizen or a visitor, guest, somebody that's curious. Everybody is welcome, no matter where you're from, no matter what you are, have been, what you have been. You are not what you are. You are what you choose to be. Okay, scrolling down, and that's it. Somebody in Facebook, who's this? I've just been through the withdrawals so for you. Just hold on. Let me get back to Facebook. Malik Usman Hans, sir, it's more than a year I joined Weezer, but I didn't get a single withdrawal. What have you done? Have you given away your allocation of coupons? Have you sold any advertising? Have you introduced other people? What have you done to merit a withdrawal, Malik? Okay. If you're looking for handouts, they will happen. I can't tell you when. Okay. And that is it really for today. God bless you all. I'm going to be, I did manage eventually today as well to post the State of the Nation numbers in the Facebook group. So they are there. I know somebody put in a request saying that they for me to add those numbers in text. Anyway, I always do, but quite often I'm a bit late with it, and I apologise for that. But they are there now. Okay, that same guys, I think it's saying I stake pools every month. You stake pools once and you stake them again out of the tokens we give you. You are building wealth. You are getting a stockpile of wealth in your back office. And that has been the case for 2 years. That is how that works. That is free money, basically. You stake your pools, you put in some cash initially, you deposit it to get your pool staking started, and then every month you get more and more and more tokens piling up there for you. Okay, that is the way it works. It's like having a rich uncle that dies and leaves you a couple of $1 million in his will, but it's put in trust for you and you can't touch it for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, whatever it may be. It won't be 5 or 10 or 20 before you will be able to touch some of that cash, but I can't give you a date. It depends on the liquidity. Do something about it. Help with the liquidity. The more members that help, the quicker we will fill the reservoirs. If the reservoirs are full, you'll be able to turn the tap on and outward flow everything that you want. If the reservoirs are empty, you turn the tap on, and all you're going to get is dust. Okay, and that's it. Okay, and that's it from me. But I'll be here again tomorrow. I'll let you know how we're going on with the audit of the secondary staking and where we're up to with that. Hopefully, we'll be able to get it done a bit quicker than we said. But I also have to keep up with getting out my flyers for Avazu. There's only a week to do that. We need to get sufficient people accepting these free raffle tickets into the round robin. Why? Because that round robin will pour cash into our liquidity pool. could be an awful lot of cash, could be just a significant amount, but it could be a massive amount. We'll have to wait and see, but we've got to get in there first. I think we need about another 20 people to uh, take up the tickets. And why not have a free raffle ticket? It doesn't cost you anything. Just get in there, get them. We get our 20 people. We're in the round robin, and that will help fill the reservoirs. It'll be uh, a little bit of drizzle to start with, followed by more persistent rain, and eventually thunderstorm. Okay, so let's all work together as one, all together. As others would say, one cause, one love. Okay, God bless you all. I'll be back again as usual. We're here every day at 7 p.m. London time on Facebook group We Share Abundance Publicly, Twitch and YouTube, and we give it you all the good, the bad, and the ugly. Okay, usually it's more good than bad and ugly. Today it's been a little bit of a mix, I suppose, but at least we are still moving in the right direction. We are heading, we are on course. Okay, that's it from me. And in the words of one of our great founder members, get out there and be Weezer warriors. And until then, I'll see you later, alligator, in a wild crocodile. I'll see you later, alligator.